What is Connecting Clayton to the World? It is a Dixon House Neighborhood Center initiative made possible by the generous funding of the City of Monash. It is about connecting international students to the community, but it's also about connecting the community to international students. How do we achieve this? First of all, we provide the opportunity for international students to run a workshop for Dixon House. The workshop can be once-off or run through multiple sessions. We will provide the space, resources, marketing, guidance, and anything else needed for you to run your workshop. This is a great opportunity to gain skills and experience, connect to the local community, and to improve employability. So far, we have run a communication and confidence building workshop, as well as a sustainability workshop. The other part of the project is called Student Journeys. Student Journeys is a project showcasing the lives of international students in Australia through a 10-minute video interview. It's not just for international students to share their story, it gives those in the Australian community a better understanding of the lives of international students in Australia. The following clips will give you a better idea of how these videos looked when they completed.
There is a lot, so we need to give up our car, we need to give up our condominium, and then actually that time, both of us, my wife and I, are working as a casino supervisor, as I have mentioned, and we already got promoted as a trainee manager. So it was a good position already as an area manager in a casino, and we still choose and give up, and also we expect already not to temporarily not to meet our families and friends, relatives in the Philippines. As far as I know, most of the Filipinos, the citizens of the Philippines, what we know that in Australia, most of the people here are mostly like Western people, like white people, and I didn't know that there's a lot of like different cultural backgrounds. I didn't know about that. I was expecting that. I thought that there's mostly Western people, because in the Philippines, where I am used to American English, so at first here in Australia, it's the accent is different, so it's a bit hard for me to understand. Now I'm still adjusting, but it gets better and better. COVID-19, it's quite hard for us, especially that last year my wife and I couldn't work because our workplace, which is a restaurant, we cannot work there because my boss needs to shut down. So we just it's a bit difficult, but the good thing is we got our families in here, so we got friends as well, so praying for us, and also number one is the Lord is always there, amazingly providing us all our needs. And until this year, the government include us with financial support, so it was really helpful for us, even though the restaurant that we are working for is shut down. One of my classmates, her father died, so suddenly I get sorry. Her father died during the COVID time, so it's quite hard for her because she can't go back to her own country to at least see her father, like to attend the funeral and this. So it's really hard. And then my other classmates that don't have family here and don't have these fellowship groups, it's they're being they are longing to go home to have education in their own countries. It's really hard for them because they're thinking about if they go home and then they cannot go back here because the border is closed, so they don't want to, and also they're afraid also on risking to travel. They're afraid of the virus that they may catch. But we are blessed here because the health system and how do you call this, the cases are lower compared to our country, Philippines. For me, number one is pray for them. Even though you're far away, you can chat with them, like online. Even though just chat or text message, I think it will be helpful, especially those international students who doesn't have family here. And also, just like other organizations are doing their free food, there's free groceries, and then financial assistance as well. They like this community is gathering a fund and then to support the international students. It is really helpful. There's no small things when you're helping. It's really a big help for us.
So it took me a while to understand the day-to-day life that I would be leading here. So I had to be all by myself, doing groceries and managing time for my studies and cooking and everything. It did take me a while to adjust to this new lifestyle, but it was fine. To be honest, it has been almost 2 years that I'm here, but I'm still adjusting. Every day I learn something new. So initially it was a bit difficult to adjust everything on my own, which I had never done before. And due to the current COVID situation, things were a bit more difficult. But with time, it became better. So the pandemic started right after I arrived here, which was early 2020, and I really don't have any experience in as to how life was here in Australia before the pandemic. So all of us have been in lockdowns, and it has been really difficult for everyone. It's difficult to make friends and networks. So during this lockdown period, I think just doing music has helped me a bit, like doing art and craft and being on my own. I couldn't make many friends because of the constant lockdowns in uni and stuff. So I mostly rely on phone calls with my families whenever I'm feeling a bit low. So not many friends here yet. It has been really depressing for me, I think for everyone, that we are not able to visit our families. It has been nearly 2 years that we didn't get to see them, and it's a bit challenging time. But now that lockdowns are eased, so hopefully we can get to visit our home country soon. So I volunteered for Dixon House Homework Club since March 2021. So I found out about Dixon House through Google. I like to teach. I have been teaching for the past 6 years, and I found this a very good opportunity to engage with people, with local school students, and it was really a good experience to volunteer for Dixon House. It gave me the opportunity to enhance my skills in communication and being able to engage with children and teach them.
Thanks for watching. If you're an international student and you're interested in any of these projects, please head to the back of the hall after the lunch where you can find more information. And Shriyoshi, who was in the video clip just before, will be at the back to answer your questions. I hope you enjoy the rest of the presentations and also the delicious lunch coming up.